Hello, strangers. Welcome. Sean here. This is a strange little one today. It's just me.
No,
And
it's
what we're
not.
going to do, it's the Oscars tonight or tomorrow, depending on where you are in the
I'm
world.
already
So me and
here.
Billy just thought quickly we can do a little prediction.
This was Sean's
I'm
idea.
just going to go through my predictions for some of the categories and who might win.
I'm just going to slide mine in too.
And we're not using academic thoughts process. We're not really analysing these films because I don't know about Billy, but personally I've only seen one that's nominated for Best Film and two out of my entire
I've
predictions.
seen lots of them.
So this is just a laugh. It's just a bit of a shit and a
It's
giggle.
very serious for me.
So we're just going to think from what I've read, what I maybe heard, just who I think might win in certain categories.
And I'm just going to chuck in my take wherever I see fit.
So we're just going to do some of them. The big one, obviously, Best Picture. And the nominees are Sound of Metal, Mank, Minari or Minari, I'm not quite sure, Promising Young Woman, The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Trial of the Chicago Seven, and Nomadland. I think Nomadland has got this in the bag, just from what I've heard, what I've read.
Yeah, you're probably right there, Sean. Nomadland's taking this one, I think. Always look at the bookies. That's what I'm doing just now, and Nomadland's got this one in the bag. I've seen Trial of Chicago 7, Promising Young Woman, Mank. I don't think either of those are going to take it, although I did like two of those, Promising Young Woman and Trial of Chicago 7. If I've got a dark horse for this one, I'd probably say Minari, and it is Minari. It's not Minari.
Nominated for Best Actor, Anthony Hopkins for The Father, Riz Ahmed for The Sound of Metal, Stephen Yeun for Minari, Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, and Gary Oldman for Mank. I've only seen Mank, but this is Anthony Hopkins. Sorry, everybody else. Thanks for coming. Anthony Hopkins has got this.
Disagree, Sean. This one is going to Chadwick Boseman, I feel, and I also feel that because I'm looking at the odds and it looks like Chadwick Boseman's taking it. Anthony Hopkins is a close second, so you might not be that far off. And my dark horse for this one would be Riz Ahmed, just because he's getting a lot of good chatter and things like that. Sounds like he did a really good job in Sound of Metal, and I can't wait to see that. But I think that might be the first one I get to see in the cinemas when we reopen, and I can't wait for that.
Best Actress, Andra Day for The United States versus Billie Holiday, Vanessa Kirby, Pieces of a Woman, Carey Mulligan, Promising Young Woman, Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, Frances McDormand, Nomadland. Personally, I think Frances McDormand might get it, but it's a two-horse race, I think, between her and Carey Mulligan. I'm putting for Carey Mulligan for this one.
See, this is where I think having seen any of the films kind of puts you at odds with what's going on, because I can't believe that Vanessa Kirby is bottom of the stack here. You know, I love Carey Mulligan. She's one of my favourite actors, knocking about today. Always has been. I'll follow her in any film. I think she was fantastic in Promising Young Woman. I think Vanessa Kirby did something quite special in Pieces of a Woman, and probably more deserving of being acknowledged here. If Carey Mulligan wins it, Sean, you're probably right. You know, she's top of the tree here and most likely to get it. And if she wins it, you'll get absolutely no complaint from me. But I just think Vanessa Kirby should be part of that two-horse race, possibly three with Frances McDormand. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take Vanessa Kirby in this one. And at 20-1, I'll bung a quid on it as well and see what happens. Hey!
Best Supporting Actress, Amanda Seyfried for Mank, Olivia Colman for The Father, Yuh-Jung for Minari, Maria Bakalova for Borat, a subsequent movie film, and Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy. I think Olivia Colman's got this. I'd love to see Maria Bakalova for Borat because I've not seen Borat yet, but this is her first thing she's ever done. I think that'd be really, really good.
I'm with you there, Sean, on Maria Bakalova. She was fantastic in Borat's subsequent movie film, which I think is the only one I've seen on this list. Oh no, I've seen Mank as well. Completely forgettable. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the odds on this one with Yuh-Jung in the hope that Maria Bakalova gets it, and possibly a dark horse, a Glenn Close. So hedging me bets a little bit, but no, I'm going to go with Yuh-Jung.
Best Supporting Actor, Paul Raci for The Sound of Metal, Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago Seven, Lakeith Stanfield for Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami, and Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. Given from what I've read, it's a tough one. I'd love to see Sacha Baron Cohen. I'd love to see him win this. I think Daniel Kaluuya's got it.
You know what? Yeah, it isn't really questionable, is it? I think Daniel Kaluuya's going to get this one. Sacha Baron Cohen, I think his accent's probably going to lose him that one, unfortunately, in Trial of Chicago 7. He was quite good, but I don't think he's going to be on a par with most of the others in this list. My dark horse for this one, I think, would be Leslie Odom Jr. And Well, just so we can have a conversation about it, let's say I'll take Leslie Odom Jr. in this. Go on. Aaron Burr himself. Let's have him.
Best animated film: Wolfwalkers, Onward, Soul, Shaun the Sheep, or a Shaun the Sheep movie, Over the Moon. I've only seen Soul. I think Soul's going to win it as well.
Animated feature. I've seen Soul, I've seen Onward, and Shaun of the Sheep Farmageddon. In fact, I can't believe Farmageddon was last year. That feels like it was like 3 years ago or something, but who am I to complain about that? I loved Onward. I thought that was really good. That was actually the last film I saw in a cinema before lockdown hit, so I may be slightly more emotionally attached to that one than anything else, really. I'd like to see Wolfwalkers take this one. It is in second place on the odds, but I'm going to go with the underdog here and say Wolfwalkers. Just again, little independent studio coming out of Ireland. Let's give it to them rather than giving it to yet another Pixar film. Not to throw shade at any of the Pixar films, they make fantastic films. Loved Onward, liked Soul, but let's have Wolfwalkers for this one, I think. Wolfwalkers. 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 I can say it, it's Wolfwalkers. That's right. There you go. That's what I'm having. Wolfwalkers.
Best Director: Thomas Vinterberg for Another Round, David Fincher for Mank, Chloe Zhao for Nomadland, Emerald Fennell for Promising Young Woman, and Lee Isaac Chung for Minari. Thanks for coming, everybody, but this is Chloe Zhao's.
Yeah, can't really think of much else to say about this one. Well done, Chloe Zhao. Let's hear what your speech is going to be like. Or that, and if David Fincher wins, we riot.
Original Screenplay: The Sound of Metal, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Judas and the Black Messiah, The Trial of the Chicago 7. No idea for this one, to be honest. I'd like to see Promising Young Woman get it. I've heard great things. I'm sure it won the BAFTA. It won the BAFTA for a British film. Might have got Screenplay one. Between that and Judas and the Black Messiah. But I'm going for Promising Young Woman.
Yeah, it feels really weird to be betting against Aaron Sorkin in this category, doesn't it? But we're going to have to, I think, because Promising Young Woman seems to be going to take it. If anything, dark horse in this one, I might go for Sound of Metal. But I'm going to go with Emerald Fennell and Promising Young Woman. I think that was fantastic. The only thing I think might let it down would be that ending, which seems to have people split. I really liked it, but I know it was a rewrite, and I'm not entirely sure how that's going to land for the voting members of the Academy who might have watched this film, however few they might be.
Adapted Screenplay: One Night in Miami, The Father, The White Tiger, Nomadland, and Borat's subsequent movie film. Again, I'd love to see Sacha Baron Cohen get this for Borat. I think it's going to go for Nomadland. I think that's going to get a lot of them.
Yeah, look, Nomadland one's taking this one as well, but just for my shit and a giggle, I'm going to take The Father in this one, with my dark horse being One Night in Miami. But The Father, I'll take that one and see how we go. But yeah, well done, Nomadland.
So yeah, that is my quick predictions for just some of the categories there.
Can't believe you left out Best Original Score, Sean. That's like our thing. Soul's taking it, by the way. That's who's going to win that one. And you know what? Yeah, Nomadland's taking Best Cinematography as well. But just for a laugh, I'm going to take Mank for that one. Because if anything was good in Mank, it was the cinematography. Best Visual Effects, Tenant's at the top, and Tenant's going to take it. I did really like Love and Monsters, though. For the budget that had, that was a really good thing. But Tenant's having this one. Oh, and Best Original Song, No One Cares. That's not a real award.
So yeah, I think what we're going to do as well is, tomorrow we're going to do a little reaction video, a little reaction clip, just like what we've done today.
Yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, thank you very much for listening. If you didn't listen, yeah.
Sean.
So as always, you can email us if you want to give us any suggestions for things to do at w.a.f.f.l.e.poe@gmail.com.
Nice try.
You can follow us on Facebook at Witty Analysis of Feature Films and Light Entertainment. You can find us on YouTube at Waffle Podcast and on Twitter at Waffle Podcast 1. So thank you very much. And as we always say here,
I mean, I can't see it with either of my ears. Goodbye.